Well, Perez Hilton continues to recover after the apparent suicide attempt while he was on a live stream. And a lot of people have been wondering, what about his kids? He has 3 children. And
His mom was taking care of them after the incident.
Right. And now we found out through court documents that she has actually filed for temporary custody of them, which I think is a very clear sign of how long they think this recovery is going to have to take.
This is so
for her to have to actually file for custody of them.
It's unsurprising because, number one, these kids need some stability. And when he gets out of the hospital without a temporary custody order, what happens? And at least this puts a structure in place. And again, it's called temporary for this very reason, that you revisit it when hopefully he stabilizes.
Right, and also, if you think of like the time of year we're in, these kids should be starting school. School might have already started off without them. Their ages are 13, 11, and 8. So you would assume that this mother wants to be able to take them to school, and maybe that's a part of why she filed these documents. Something that I thought was kind of interesting, and I wanted to get your guys' take on this. You know, his family released a statement on Saturday saying that he was still under the Baker Act, which is a psych hold. However, he signed off on these documents on Friday, the day before, so he was presumably still under the Baker Act at that time. I thought that was kind of interesting that I guess that he was allowed and able to sign off on documents while being under a psych hold.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of a psych hold is that you're a danger to yourself or other. It doesn't necessarily mean you're incompetent to understand. It just means you're a danger.
Right.
I mean, look, the documents make sense, and it is good. It's a good move for his kids.
The other good thing about this, and we talked about this last week when the incident happened, is the fact that we know this doesn't really totally shake up the kids' arrangement, because we know the moms lived with Perez and the kids basically their entire life. So from that dynamic,
it seems like
nothing's really changing other than the fact that Perez might not be around for a bit.
I think this is about her being able to make certain decisions for them.
There's one other reality here. I mean, when he gets out, he may not be fully stable. And what if he were to say, I want my kids back now? And she's alarmed.
Yeah.
Getting this temporary custody order gives
Protects
everybody that protection.
Hi, I'm Jessica in Las Vegas. So actually, like, Perez lived in Las Vegas for a bit, and he was actually a huge part of the Vegas community here. I bumped into him once at my job, and like, he couldn't have been more kind. Like, long gone were the days of, 2007 Britney, like, meltdown, that whole thing. Like, he just is like such a good person, and he was such a good dude. And so seeing all this kind of go down was definitely very tragic, but also, like, finding out that his kids were in the room, or like were there, like in the house, I guess, when he was doing this. So I mean, yeah, like, everything's happening with like his mom being able to like take care of them, like, of course, and but they're just gonna need like counseling.
Yeah, well, the kids, I don't think the kids saw it.
They didn't see it. What it is that they were aware that he was having mental health issues.
That's right.
Leading up to that event.
Okay, well, what else do you guys want to talk about?
Hey, I'm Armani from LA, and
what a great name.
Whirlwind.
What a great
Thank you so
name.
much.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure that comes with that.
I know, but I like the name, man.
I appreciate that. What a whirlwind it's been today for the Lakers. I mean, we're still processing the fact that Jeannie Buss sold the team, what that's going to mean for the organization. And now, less than 14 months after she sold the team, they're going to have a new owner. What does that mean for this organization going forward? I mean, Bob Iger and Josh Kushner buying the team today from Mark Walter. It's just, we knew with Mark Walter how he was going to spend, and we had a sample from the Dodgers. But now the Lakers and their fan base are entering the great unknown again. And if you're a Laker fan today, I can't imagine how you're feeling. I mean, this is the great unknown as an organization.
I think you expect that someone else steps up next year and buys it for $14 billion, right?
I mean, that seems to be the way of the world. Hey, when you have a kid, would you name him Calvin?
Great question. I haven't thought that far ahead, but now that you bring it up, I will have to consider it, I guess.
You're welcome.